So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Messina finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, I'd expect him to add a little more steel and stability to this defence, Peter. He's also very good on the ball, and he always shows courage in wanting to be on it. So you would expect him to contribute a lot to their build-up play.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Mkhitaryan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Inter Milan finding their passes. It's Mkhitaryan! Just too high.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Played out to the left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Climbs up big against the crossbar. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Thuram. Quarter of an hour played. Dumfries gets over and intercepts. Luis Enrique providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through, and it's played into the middle. Bergomi getting this one clear. More and more pressure on the ball here. So we're still where we started right now. Plays a sharp little ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Nedved, no way through. Can he get it through? And this is just the goalkeeper's chance for a shot! Goal, Milan! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Here comes the cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, that's a key interception. Mkhitaryan. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work.
Decent chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie.
I just made him quick, guys. Now I'm going to wind him up. What? Let's wind him up a bit. I just made him quick, guys. Now I'm going to wind him up. What? Let's wind him up a bit. Cry, baby, look. Right, let's see if he reacts to this. No, I can't message him, man. Unlucky. I couldn't message him. No, I can't message him, man. Unlucky. Let's go for the next victim. Let's see who we get now. Is that what he got? 2991, mate. You can't stand a chance. Actually, you said that you never know. Some players are actually good. Let's have a look at his team. Yeah, not a bad team at all. So this guy might be a little bit of competition. The players will spread out. Actually, let's go. Let's go for that formation, isn't it? Let's bring these down a bit. Let's go and see what this guy's got.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's a player who has all the characteristics that modern centre-backs need. But particularly it's his pace that is made to count. So his team can step up the pitch, and he's got the recovery speed to tidy things up when there aren't too many back to help out. So I think that will...
He's having a hit! Oh, bang on target. And this is Del Piero. And he's decided to go for it. That's got him rattled. And we have our very first corner. Del Piero goes short. And he lines up a cross. He's tried one! That comes as a mighty relief. Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! It's there! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ribery demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, can they get him away? And he's in on great chance! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. Tries from a long way out. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Still very early doors, but it is a closely... Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Ribery chips it through. Openda. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Openda simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Del Piero. Tries to pass it through. Aims beyond the defence. It's Modric! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Applies the finish! He's got away with one there. Milan are looking to go forward now. And this is Nedved. Now there's a fine... Van Basten! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Just about within shooting range. Denied by an instinctive save.
Lorenzo Insigne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicely weighted ball. Modric providing an outlet on that flank. He's in space and looking for options. Modric. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Openda.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he was quick to react. Bergomi has got himself a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to... And that's it! My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, attenzione, il papà del bambino che indossa un marsupio nero e blu contatti subito il più vicino membro dello staff.
That's another one that I made quit. That's 2 players in a row I made them quit. Man, let's wind him up a bit. Let's see if we can message this guy. That's another one that I made quit. That's 2 players in a row I made them quit. That Division 2, his highest level. He's got Eric Cantona as well. Alright, let's wind him up. Let's see if I can message him. I'm just gonna send him a couple of crying emojis just to see. No, I can't message him either, unfortunately. That's another one bites the dust. Guys, if you do want to level up and get some random skill tokens and this, that and the other, just play these games that you do. Look, this is what I've got so far. See that? Number 3, let's make another player quit. Let's see if we can find someone. Hey, this eFootball is sick, man, honestly. I prefer it to any football game. No, we found someone. This eFootball is sick, man, honestly. I prefer it to any football game. No, we found who do we have now? We've got someone who's actually tough. Let's see what he's got.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's quick, so he has no real issues when it comes to pacey opponents. But his size is a strength too. It's reflected in the amount of duels he actually wins.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, played through for the wide man. Good read, needed to be. Rafael Leao. Modric. Insigne. Deep cross. Cleared without hesitation. Vlahovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has slightly undercooked that one. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's gone for a throw-in. Del Piero. And it's Insigne. Looking for options for movement. Taken back almost at once. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Dumfries. And that pass isn't the best.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Milan still without a single shot on target. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rafael Leao. Mignon claims it, safe hands. Bergomi. Could be danger here. He's found the way through. Chance, surely! Rijkaard. Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella. Played into the middle. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Insigne.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Serginho. It's Nedved! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. "30 minutes gone. Modric! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's had it nicked away. Dumfries.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Foot in. And it's Barella. Nedved. That's an imaginative pass. Good ball over the top. In with the challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. Dumfries. Now it's Dumfries. Rijkaard. Van Basten. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Vlahovic. Knocks it into space. Rafael Leao. And he shoots! And he's done it! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the manager...
And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave and...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, that's a waste.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Tomori, Openda chasing after it, engages and forces him off the ball. Messina, Modric, and it's Serginho. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he get it through? Lorenzo Insigne, he's picked his way through. It's Nedved! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Modric. Oh, he's bustling through here. No, again, there's no way through. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 2 then. Del Piero plays it short. And it's Serginho. And he's let fly! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Serginho brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
So, time for changes
Numero 10.
on both sides,
Numero
actually.
9. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13. Il numero
Your impression
21.
so far,
Il
Jim?
numero 18.
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's through now, is he? Yildiz! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
Gol per il Milan.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yildiz demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's in on goal. It's Forlan! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
The most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kim Min-jae. Tomori. Kim Min-jae. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dumfries is onto this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Somewhat off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Baresi cuts it out. Kalulu. Locatelli. Kim Min-jae. He's a sharp little ball here. Forlan! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Optenda. Nicely shaped ball. Kim Min-jae kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Nedved.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Takes a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Corner number 3 coming up. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barella. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Locatelli. And that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to...
That's another one defeated, mate. Let's wind him up a bit. That's another one defeated, mate. Let's wind him up a bit. Too much for you, mate. That's why I'm going to text him that. Too much for you. Let's have a look. No, can't send it either. Anyway, we completed that session. Look, literally one after the other. 1, 2, 3 completed. Anyway, we completed that session. Look. This one here, get 3 random skills and 50 coins. Alright, let's see what we got. 2 random skills, 50 coins. Not bad. So 65 I got. Alright, let's see if we can level up my team. Let's see if we can level up. No, did I give him round the booster? Yeah, he's got one. You know what, I've got 1 random booster left. I'm not sure if I should waste it on the Robert Lewandowski. I don't think it's worth it. It's not going to go up that much. If I put it on him, he only goes up to like 101, so it's not really worth it. But what I might do is give him like a position play. So I'll give him one of them. I don't use him, so I don't think it's worth it. Who can we level up? Alright, mate, you gotta go. 1,000 tokens, he's not even worth selling. What about him? He ain't worth it either. Another 1,000 tokens. You know, I want to level him up, but he's not going to go up to much. Let's have a look. Fully leveled up. What's he going to go up to? You know, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I don't think he's worth it. I really want to get Van der Sar, man. The only problem is, it's probably going to cost me a fortune to get him. Yeah, we've got quite a few players in that pack, so it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1 pack, 2 packs, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's probably going to come last, so that's 9 times literally $7.99. Way too much money. I'm going to test out this team. This is like my B team. So I'm going to test it out to see how well I do against AI trying to get to Division 2. I mean, Division 1, shall I say. What about this one here? AI trying to get to Division 2. I mean, Division 1, shall I say. Yeah, that one there, round 3. I've got 1 loss in this. No, the event has ended. So I missed out on that. Unbelievable. And that's my only loss, look. Because I quit. No, well. That's my only loss, look. I quit. No, well. Let's give it a go. Why not? Let's give it a go. Why not?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Fofana moving with spring in every step. Definitely one of the players of the moment.
Well, he's been brilliant. Both his positioning and decision-making have been outstanding, and I'd expect...
Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Adams. And it's Belletti. brilliant interception. Kukçu. Great vision. It's played through for him. Belletti. Yaya Toure. Barcelona finding their passes. Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Goes for a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fofana. Kukçu. The pass has gone astray. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Luis Araujo. That's a shade optimistic. It's a searching pass. And he was alert to it. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Kukçu. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Distributed tidily. He's gone forward. Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Defending here is really tight. This might spell danger. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk. Looking for the run. Now it's Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quick look, then up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Spread out to the left. Well, they can break here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aim forwards. Doku. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Decent chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hakimi. Kukçu gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams. Bastoni. Adams. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And it's Yaya Toure. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hakimi.
Morocco certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's good running with the ball. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been knocked clear.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Played into space. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Raul. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's a throw-in. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rafa Silva, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doku looking to penetrate opposition lines, and that could set him on his way. And he shoots! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Raul, good running, strong and purposeful. Rijkaard. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's played it in low. Fofana gets it clear. Thinks one through. Oh, that's clever. Time and again they are repelled. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Skriniar. Almost an hour gone. Osimhen. That's rather hopeful. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bastoni, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Adams. Bastoni. Rijkaard. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Belletti. And Adams. Bastoni. Yaya Toure. Van de Ven. Gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk cuts it out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van de Ven. Bastoni. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Out of play for a throw. Morocco choosing to make the first change, so the man of the moment gets his call.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why he didn't start, Peter. The manager did say it was tactical.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Raul. Rijkaard.
Does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
And it's Van Dijk.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
And it's Belletti.
Foot in. Now, can they get him away? Fofana. Now Skriniar. Passes short and sharp. Morientes! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Van de Ven. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment.
Morocco are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
It's a promising position. Oh, it's come loose. Fermin. Kukçu. Fofana. Rafinha. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fermin. Skriniar.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18 será reemplazado por el dorsal 16.
Bastoni, spread it left. Now Van de Ven. And here's Doku. Fermin. Knocks it into space. And he's worked it through.
2 minutos de descuento.
Van Dijk. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Van de Ven. Not much subtlety about that challenge. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely, so that's rather hopeful. Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
Rijkaard. Iniesta.
He is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Guti.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Iniesta.
Now it's Rooney. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a shade optimistic. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Morocco with the corner, they're first. Suarez plays it short. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Thuram. Knocks it back. Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. So it is still 0-0. Pedri. And he's had it nicked away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lucas Moura, he has found the way through. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly.
Pedri, out towards the flank. And this is Hazard. And that's it. Climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Puyol. Guti.
He's had it taken off him.
Iniesta.
It's come to nothing.
Messi.
Pedri. Oh, they could break here. Now, can they get him away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard. And it's Guti.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Thuram. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Over to the left. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's forced to go back. Serginho. Hazard in acres of space out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nesta getting this one clear. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. He's being urged to shoot. That's really well manoeuvred.
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chance here to counter. That's a little off target.
Turan.
And it's Puyol. That's Cannavaro. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players. Substitution for Morocco, number 14, Guti.
And the action
Coming
is back on the
field
way.
is number 11,
Both sides defensively
Nedved.
robust up to now. Pele. Hazard. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Morocco come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's made its way to him.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Busquets. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rijkaard. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Tevez is in a really good position out wide. And he can clear it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Morocco still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Iniesta. Nedved. Nicely weighted. Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his...
Can he finish? He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's another chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cannavaro. Morocco still have the cards to affect this game. He's had a shot! Oh, what has happened? In he goes again! Oh, taken with style! And they are right back within touch! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Morocco give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Rooney. Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work. He can get that clear. Rijkaard. And he's quick to get it clear again. Morocco couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Pedri. It's gone out for a throw-in. Azar. And Serginho stood up well to him there. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Real chance! Lucas Moura. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. He's picked his way through. Thuram was in no mood for any of that. Busquets.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nedved. Lucas Moura looking to add to his goal. Well, that is one way to stop him.
There will be 3 minutes
And
at
that's
a
put paid
time.
to a promising move. Busquets.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Cancelo. He's found a way through. Lucas Moura's cross. Czech claims it. Safe hands. And the referee brings it to a close. Morocco were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Dembele making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
He's on it, can he get away? Bale. Rivaldo hurtling down that right flank. Ronaldinho. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a good foot in there. Dembele. And it's Nedved. And it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. Been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And here's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Morocco with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. That's very neat. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's a good ball out wide. Conte. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Doué. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Dembele. And that has left him in a heap. Ball's played through. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Rivaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's having a go!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Thuram does well to get it back. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. And the counter-attack is on for Morocco. Van Basten. Tries from a long way out. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Morocco have their second corner now. Ronaldinho with the short one. And here's Haaland. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. It's a searching pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Ronaldinho. And it's Bale. And he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And this is shot at goal! So their fourth corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. Showing good feet. Decent chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They're up to 5 corners now. Ronaldinho goes short. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Vieira. Doué. Here's Roberto Carlos. Raul. It's Raul! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Cannavaro. Nesta. Van Basten. Looking to play him in. Inter Milan looking to break at pace. And it's Van Basten. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That has been slung wide. Bale. Great vision. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Ronaldinho plays it short. Chooses to go back. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, we've seen a lot of willing accompanied by a fair amount of waste, so they've both got to tidy up their scoring act.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Morocco have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ronaldinho with the short one. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Dembele thinks about the shot. Nedved! It's Nedved! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rivaldo. Conte. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, what a mistake! And it's Rivaldo. Some good work on the right flank here. Totti. Totti with the cross. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Nesta has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Vieira! He will be livid with himself. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Dembele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bale. Well, they can break here. No, it's come to nothing. Conte. Goes looking wide. Totti. He's through here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Bauten. And it's Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Haaland. Ronaldinho. And it's Nedved. Nedved. He's had a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Thuram. Ball played for Dembele. And that is as far as they're going to go. Roberto Carlos. No outsmarting him this time. Dembele, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckenbauer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. Nedved. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Beckenbauer.
Morocco truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Martinez. He's picked his way through. And the through ball. And this is Totti. That's a decent clearance. Oh, good take and a good... Rivaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rivaldo is offering a right smile there.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Morocco can make their change now with a break in play. Martinez! Oh, he's hit the bar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Ci
Gives
saranno
it
3
back.
minuti di
He's got
recupero.
no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Guti. Oh, the ball's come loose here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira. Chance here to counter. And it's Tevez. Guti. Oh, and Guti! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes